Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. Tartan Rooster here, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to DCS. Welcome to Georgia. We're in December in Georgia, early morning. Got a bit of a two-part mission today, so we're going to start taxiing our way over to the runway just now and get ready to execute that mission. I've got an AI wingman with me today. He's going to be backing me up. So our mission today is two-part. Part 1. We are to intercept and destroy a hostile cargo plane, which is believed to be transporting an experimental weapon from Russia to Georgia to help the Russian forces here. And part 2 of that mission is that we're going to destroy a weapons lab that we've got intel about, using some JDAMs, pierce through the bunker and detonate inside the bunker, destroying all of the information that's in there, all of the tech, all of the developments that they've been working on. So that's going to be quite interesting. And yeah, so the object today is to deny Russian forces in the region experimental weaponry in every sense of the word. When we go to engage the cargo, we believe it has 2 escorts, possibly Sukhoi 27s, possibly Sukhoi 29s. My wingman is going to be engaging the wingmen whilst I try to take out the cargo plane. You notice our loadouts are slightly different. I'm carrying JDAMs, my wingman is not. I'm to carry out the JDAM mission, the wingman is to cover me, so kind of thought this through a little bit. Try to make it semi-realistic where I can. It's one of the things I'm discovering as I'm learning the simulator and learning the mission editor, is trying to make scenarios that seem somewhat believable. Do you know? And any scenario I can use the F-18's multi-role capabilities in, I'm absolutely going to do that because it's such a fun aircraft to fly. I've been really enjoying learning DCS and the F-18 at the same time. Very sunny here in Georgia. In real life, it is snowing outside my window in Scotland, and there is absolutely no sun to be seen, but I fancy doing a little snowy mission. And also I recently saw DCS released a trailer recently. I don't know if you've seen it. It has some really cool winter stuff in it, and it made me want to fly my F-18 in the snow. So we're in Georgia. And I will say thank you to you all for all your support in the first DCS video, which means you're getting a second DCS video as a direct result of that. So I really do appreciate all your support. There was some useful information and tips, Bravity stuff, all sorts of cool stuff. So thank you guys so much for your engagement with that. I'm presuming if you're watching this, you're likely a returning viewer for DCS. If you're new to DCS, it is a hyper-realistic digital combat simulator, hence the name, with fully interactable cockpits. Most of these buttons down here will do something to my plane. I tend to only press the buttons that I understand though, so I don't accidentally do something stupid. So he seems ready to go, so I'm going to hold the brake. I'm going to get my RPM up to about 80%, just check everything feels good with the plane. And there's our 80 nautical miles to target, so hopefully, if we've timed this right, we should be able to catch that group by surprise entirely, and me and my wingman are going to have a bit of fun. In the meantime, I can sit back and enjoy the beautiful views. I mean, the game does look really good when there's snow. I mean, the game looks good most of the time, but when it's snow, it looks extra good for some reason. There's our wingman. Pouring on into position there. Wonderful to see. And I don't play flight simulators like Microsoft Flight Sim. There's just not enough happening there. That's why I need the combat element. And as I said in the last video, I came up through combat flight sims, admittedly like World War II combat flight sims, but a little bit more speed here. Still, try not to use my afterburner too much. Fuel looks okay. So I'm used to this. This is what I like. And I want to get more into this. I think I said this last video, but just life got in the way. Well, not got in the way, I got married, so I had other priorities at the time. So, we're hitting at about 20,000. Our wingman's looking good. The sun is looking glorious. En route to engage and destroy. This should be a fairly straightforward mission. I have done some testing of this mission to break the fourth wall a bit, and I did it, but it just took me a while to sort of remember how to do stuff. So we're going to keep our radar scanning. I'm going to do 2 bar just in case it's below. Okay, we'll just keep scanning the skies. 60 miles ish to go. And I must say thank you to whoever. Someone commented about my lights in the last video. Absolutely 100%. I did forget to turn my lights off. Just a big giant Christmas tree. Turn the strobe off as well. So now our plane just looks like that, which is nice. There's our wingman over there looking glorious. Glorious in the sun, my friend. Glorious. I'm really hoping that those planes are where we think they're going to be. Oh, look at those mountains. They look so cool. The clouds on top of them as well. Look nice. Pretty horrible spots if someone was to set up like SAM sites and stuff. These would be pretty horrible to deal with. We have entered Russian territory now. So I think the best approach for my AI wingman there is when we start to engage the hostiles. Oh, there we go. There they are. When we start to engage the hostiles, I'm going to have him cover me, which should, in the AI, go for the bigger threat, which is the fighters. I'm going to soft lock that target. So that could be the Sukhoi 29. Could be the transport plane. I can't really tell at these ranges. Do you see this little ladder at the bottom? That's the range of my missiles. So in theory, you can launch before the target is fully in range, and it will fly towards it, I guess. I don't want to full lock this because I want to tip off their escorts if they haven't noticed us, which I'm sure they have noticed us by now. I don't want to tip them off that we're intercepting them. They might just think there's American fighters in the area. What I'm going to do is make sure that my dispenser is ready. I didn't actually set up programs. I usually like to set up programs. I didn't. I'm also going to set my jammer to transmit. We should be about 5,000 feet above them now. According to the radar anyway, they're still sitting at about 20,000. That's the 20, so they're sitting at 20,000 feet. We're going to go to 28-ish, I think, and we're going to just return to... Ooh, sorry, it's me clicking off the autopilot when that happens. So I'm actually going to turn off the autopilot at this point, manually fly. This target's still closing. I don't really see the escorts on the... Oh, there they are. So the escorts are... Oh, no, that's... I'm going to assume that that is the cargo plane. I've actually locked it now. If I fire now, the target is slightly out of range, but will fly into range. There, I'm going to wait a little bit. I don't want to get shot at really until I fired, if that makes sense. So I'll look at some of our scopes here, check everything looks okay. I'm in the... We're off waypoint course now, but priorities. Okay, I can physically see the hostile aircraft now. There's aircraft closer than that. I've just spotted this guy. Saw that guy very briefly. I'm going to shoot at the lead target. I presume that that's the cargo plane. Fox 3. Going to make sure that my flight knows to engage bandits. We got a missile out. Ah, it looks like it's the cargo plane they've launched. Come on. I'm just going to hold it for 8 seconds, and then the missile will use its own seeker. Come on. Okay, good. Right, I'm going defensive. Can't see the missile, it doesn't mean it's not there. Turn notch. Best I can. No sign of missile. I'm just dropping chaff. I've hit the cargo plane. This will come in. It's going to get low. Come on. Okay, I think we lost the missile. Okay, let's see if we can help our wingman now. There's another target right there. I think that might be... Nice. Firing visual, Fox 3. I think it's a Fox 3. I'm sorry if that's wrong. Come on, get him. Oh, he just got me to it. Well done, wingman. I hit him too. Splash. Right, we need to find that cargo plane because I don't think it's destroyed. I think it was just hit. Need to hunt it down now. Good job. That's exactly why I brought the wingman. Whew. His missile got there just before mine did, but do you know what? Not a bad engagement at all. Let's level out a bit here, see if we can see it. There it is. Target spotted. Let's go and hunt that thing down. Blow up the base and get the hell out. Seems like a good plan to me. Alright, we got him now. Surely. Fox 3. Oh, that plane is dead. Right, part 1 complete. Let's get out of here. Whew! Almost escaped. Almost escaped back into Russia. It's not what we want. Right, we're going to check fuel. Fuel's okay. I don't know if I filled the fuel in my fuel tank, you know. In my external. I don't think I put fuel in my external tank. So we want TOO modes. We want manual release. We want mission. It's in TOO mode, so what we can do now is we can select waypoint 3 and designate that as the target, which we've done. That should release both of them. Just want to check. I don't think I put a fuse on it, so let's do that. We've got a delay fuse. It's TOO mode. It's got its mission there. One thing I do want to try and make sure that we've done is set it to drop 2 bombs. Quantity, there we go. We should drop both bombs. 3 minutes 20. Let's open SA here. TOO, 34 nautical miles to target. Fuel is getting dangerously low. Thank you for reminding me. But hopefully we've got just enough to complete this mission. I know there's a display you can get. I don't know how to get it up. I can't remember how to get it up, but there's a display you can get which shows your drop parameters. I'm not sure. I don't want to mess with too much now. 25 seconds. If anyone knows how to bring that window up, please let me know in the comments below. Okay, 20 seconds to release. 15 seconds. Then we're going to turn 080, sorry, for the airfield. 10 seconds to release. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bomb's gone. I think we got it. Let's see if I can find target. It's like back there. Oh, there it is, burning. Oh, that's looking good. Alright, target hit. Definitely hit. Right. Let's reorientate ourselves. Watch our speed, watch our fuel. And pray a little bit that we get back home. 2 escorts destroyed, thanks to my wingman. Enemy facility hit, I think destroyed. We might need to come back another time and finish it off. If not, certainly intense damage was done to the FARP that was down there on the helipad. So let's turn all this stuff off. I don't need waypoints now. I just need hope. Fuel. 2500. Not good. I've definitely messed up with the fuel tank there. Very not good. Okay, just looking at the map here. We're about 20 nautical miles from Vodi. We might be able to come in and, if nothing else, emergency land. 075 now. Oh, I see it, I think. No, I don't think I do see it. There it is. We're on my in sight, low on fuel. We're going to take a little different approach. Okay. Right. If my wingman... I'm going to tell my wingman to return to base. He might have enough fuel. He may have fueled his... Yeah, he's off. There he goes. See you back at base 2. I've got to make a little emergency landing because my fuel situation's terrible. We're going to go for a very non-proper approach. We're going to use this as an emergency scenario. It's good practice. Good practice. Keep the speed nice and low. I've got air brakes on this thing, but I'm not going to put them out. I think we're okay, speed-wise. Make sure that we're ready for a field landing. Make sure lights are on.
Altitude.
That's all good. That's all good. Okay. Okay, close to the runway here. Gonna drop my landing gear now. And also drop my flaps. Alright, let's bring this in. Look at the sun. Look at the snow. This looks lovely. This looks great. Really nice feeling of a mission well done. I actually managed to get this in one take as well, which is pretty nice. Didn't have to restart. I did practice this a little bit before just to make sure I knew what was going on, but okay, we need to get a bit more. We need to lose a bit more altitude here. Put my master arm to safe. I don't say safe there because it's automatic in this game. But okay, with the F-18, one of the things I'm struggling with is that you don't flare because you need to land as if you're landing on a carrier, which means you kind of have to get that bracket, get AOE, get on speed. So the red, I think, means I'm too fast. Is that right? Or too slow? I can never remember. There we go. Coming in, I see the fence. I'm going to pour on some speed. Okay, that's good. Orange is good. Orange is what we want to see. Because of the fence on the perimeter, I'm going to try it and not flare. I'm really going to try and not flare. It's a habit. Okay, we're going for a non-flare landing. I want to do more with AI. I would love to do more with people, but I don't feel like I can commit all that much time to just one game. But I think I would if I found a community that worked for me. I've been in a few and just I've struggled to actually meet up with the Z communities because the times that they play or whatever. I would like to get like a casual group that kind of send a message, hey, anyone flying? I'm just going to do something, but we're not at that level yet. We're still learning as well. I don't want to be a burden to anyone. So, well, there we are, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this little mission that I've put together. Let me know if you've enjoyed yourself with a like. That would be really helpful. Subscribe if you want to see more from me. And let me know in the comments any tips that you noticed in combat or anything that I did that you think could be better. Please let me know. Thank you so much for watching, especially if you got all the way to the end. I really appreciate you. All the head pats in the world for you. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.